One of the biggest benefits to float pods are unfortunately one of its biggest downsides. The greatest part about having float pods is how much extra weight you can keep in the back of the boat and how high your boat sits up on top of the water. The one downside to that is that wind really affects your boat. If you're in a breeze when you're trying to trailer, your boat can drift around a lot. So one of the things I wanted to add to this trailer to make trailering a little bit easier on the water was trailer guide-ons. Basically, the PVC posts that come off the sides of the boat that once you get the nose of the boat into the trailer, it just aligns itself and gets on much easier. So that's what's in this box here. Let's go ahead and get everything taken out and see what we got to do to put this together. Now, the kit that I got was extremely affordable on Amazon. This kit was maybe 50, 60 bucks, something like that. And it had really great reviews, so I'm really excited to see if it works. If you guys end up wanting to check these out, I'll have a link in the description so you can find them nice and easy. So my plan is to mount these basically right behind the lights. Assembly is pretty simple. The channel sits on top of the bars. You got 2 U-bolts on the bottom, 4 bolts on top, and it's installed. So let's go ahead and get this on and see how it fits. All right, let's see, my clamp will fit under here. Ah, beautiful. Okay. Now we can go ahead and get our channel hat in place, and we can get a U-bolt threaded and started. Okay, so just a quick tip. If you try and use the included wrench, this is gonna take you 3 hours to do, and you are going to absolutely hate your life. I got about halfway down this using my own wrench here, and I said, what am I doing? I went and got a deep socket, and it went so much faster. So as you can see here, doing this with a wrench would take quite some time. So midway through ordering these guide-ons and getting them installed, I was actually reached out by Vevor to see if I was interested in testing out any of their products. And seeing that I was gonna need a deep socket to start, I had them send me this deep socket kit, so I wanted to try it out. Now, as you can see, mine are pretty rusty and starting to round out, so it was definitely time for me to replace them. And this is the perfect opportunity to see how well they work. I'll have a link in the description if you guys want to check these out. So this is the deep socket 3/8 impact set. So these are going to be the 1/2 inch versions for what we're doing over here. And like I was showing you with the wrench, it took forever to do it with the wrench, but with the deep socket, oh yeah, this is just a million times easier doing it this way. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get these all tightened down and make sure we're good to go. So with all the bolts installed, there was one more thing I wanted to do as just one way to kind of finish this whole setup. Since these U-bolts are compatible with trailer frames that are a little bit larger than mine, these stick up kind of high. So I ended up ordering these little PVC caps that'll just go on the top of the threads here. That way, just in case anything comes in contact with them, even your hands or something like that, you're not getting anything scratched up. Now, these threads are well under the bunks, so there's no real danger for the boat to hit them or anything like that, but I did think it was a way to just kind of finish the whole thing out and make it look a little cleaner too. All right, so at this point, I have all 4 nuts cranked down on the U-bolts here. I've got this positioned where I want. It's about maybe 2 inches out from the side of the boat, maybe about 4 inches out from the side of the trailer. To me, this looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten down these bolts, release the clamp, and see how it looks. All right, so at this point, with the last couple nuts tightened down and the caps put on the threads, this is pretty much done. I'm actually recording this outro after having this boat out a couple times, and I gotta say, these guide-ons have worked so well for me. These have been an absolute essential addition to my trailer, and honestly, the only thing that's rivaled it as far as usefulness goes are the retractable transom straps and probably the trailer jack. This thing, I don't think I would ever do a boat trailer without these, just of how useful it is, specifically in my situation where I'm pulling the boat onto the trailer by myself a lot of the time. Big thanks to Vevor for sending out this socket kit. I am super impressed with the quality for the price. I'll have a link in the description, like I said. I think these were like $50 or $60 for the whole set. This comes with some pretty beefy sockets. You can also get it as a 2-piece set that also comes with the standard sockets. I'm gonna be using all these sockets in the next video where I install some new things to the jack plate. All right, well, if you guys found this helpful, don't forget to let me know by hitting that like button. If you wanna follow on to Jonboat Build and see what other cool things I got coming up next, don't forget to subscribe. subscribe. I got some videos of the jonboat out on the water coming up really soon, where I'm testing out all the stuff I've been putting on the boat for the last couple months. If that sounds like something you're interested in, don't forget to stick around. Thanks for watching.